Welcome, welcome. Thanks for being here. I'm at a nature preserve, one that is close to my house, and we had some sound issues before, so I'm hoping I did a little test and it seems like my mic is working well, so hopefully everything will be good to go. And let me just flip this around and show you one of my favorite parts of this forest. If you are new here, thanks for being here. And if you've been here before, you might recognize this spot with all of these beautiful cedar trees. Something about this makes me be able to take a deep breath and feel supported. Hi, welcome. If you could please do me a favor and tell me in the comments if you can hear me. Yes. Whew. So pretty. Hi, could you do me a favor and tell me in the comments if you can hear me? Can you hear me, yes or no, with my microphone? Please write me in the comments. I'm from the United States. Where are you from? Thank you everyone so much for joining. I'm happy that you're here with me. We're taking a little nature walk in one of my favorite nature preserves. See if we see any alligators out today. It's a hot one. Let's just take a little look. Whew. Hi. Thank you for joining everyone. I'm really happy that you're here. I want to see what we can find today. Maybe some birds. I mean, honestly, the forest is so beautiful and glowing right now because it's getting into the evening. And so even if we don't find any animals, I will say that the forest on its own right now is glowing. Oh yeah, really, really either late at night or early in the morning, you could say. Did you see that butterfly? Hi. So pretty. Could you please tell me in the comments if you can hear me? Whew. If you want, we could all take a deep breath together and breathe in all of this. Inhale, let's do a little inhale to the count of 3. Let's do like 3 deep breaths together. Inhale to the count of 3. Hold. And exhale to the count of 4. Really grounding in to this space. All right, let's take another deep breath in to the count of 3. Hold. And exhale again to the count of 4. Whew. You can shake it out if you need to. And we're really bringing ourselves into this present moment here in this forest. All right, last deep breath in. as we exhale, I want you to let go of all of the stress you have in your body. You can shake it out, move around if you need to, and I invite you into this energy of this magical forest. And I'm so glad that you're here with me. What a blessing. What a magical blessing of a place. I feel like every place I go in nature is special in its own way. And this forest in particular really helps me feel grounded, and in turn helps me to get more into my body. Oh, I heard something. I got scared. What is that? I don't know that series. Yeah, if it's your dream, then I hope you make it here one day. There's a lot of different places to see and people to meet, and look at this tree. And nature. Some of my favorite parts of the United States is the nature, is the parks and the preserves and the trails and the hiking. I'm actually not. There's a lot of people nearby, but I also have somebody with me today. Let's go this way. If I remember correctly, I believe this part of the trail has quite a few more cedar trees. Oh, I stepped on something. There's a prickle. Look at the way the forest is glowing. I don't know your perception of energy, but for me, I very much feel like the forest is alive. And when I see all these colors like this, it's like it's radiating. Hi, thanks for joining. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Love so much to have your support. And okay, so we're coming up upon a spot. It's a squirrel. Every time I come out here on these nature adventures, I feel like I need the nature as much as you, and so I'm grateful because I feel like you encourage me to come out here with you. And the more I come out here for you, the more I come out here for myself. So I feel a lot of gratitude for that. This is the other part of the walk that I wanted to share with you. This is the other cedar trees. Wow, look at this. It's so pretty. Presence, presence, presence. I invite you to step into the energy of this forest and be present with yourself and to relax into this energy. And if you need to take any deep breaths to feel a little bit more present, go ahead and do that now. Wow, look at this. It sounds like there's squirrels up there, but I don't see any. I think it's actually just the sound the tree's making when it moves in the wind. There's a grass area. Isn't this nice? If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to my channel. Love so much to have your support. I do these live streams at least once a week, usually more if I can find the time and space. I also do want to say that I do have a Buy Me a Coffee link on my YouTube channel page. If you go to links, and there is a little option there to buy me a coffee. Definitely never any pressure, but I do so much appreciate your support, and it encourages me to keep going with these and keep filming. And yeah, so if you feel called, only if you feel called, I do have a Buy Me a Coffee link in my bio of my YouTube channel. Wow, it is hot today. Here's the way that we came. All right, pretty soon we're gonna turn around and start making our way back. There is one place I want to check just to see if we can find any alligators, because we haven't seen too much wildlife yet today. And although of course we never know what we're gonna find, it would be fun if we could see an alligator or maybe some cool birds. All right, let's turn around. Maybe there's gonna be more butterflies too. Thank you so much for joining, everyone. I'm so happy that you're here with me. We're doing a little nature walk in this beautiful preserve here. And we're getting grounded into our bodies by being present in this energy. And yeah, it's a really beautiful day today. Although it is really warm, it's also beautiful. And if you haven't already, like I said, please subscribe to my channel. I appreciate your support so much. Here's some pretty little flowers. Let's see what these look like. Beautiful. There's a little dragonfly. Sometimes I think it's just really nice to walk in silence. I think sometimes also it's like there's so many things that are overstimulating for us in this world right now that I think more than talking, we need more stillness. See if we can just stop for a little bit. Whew. On the way home, I want to see, not on the way home, but on the way back, I want to see if we can, like I've said, take a different path so we can see if we can see any alligators. This little stream bed, that's normally, let me flip this around. That's normally has, I can't say that I've seen it with a lot of water, but it does need to rain more here. I think we might be in some sort of drought. Look at these colors. How can this forest not feel alive? All right, let's keep going. Ooh, all right, let's see this. Pretty little flower. I wonder if, I can't be sure. I definitely would have to research, but I see a little bit of fruit coming, and I wonder if this is, I want to say it's called fuchsia. I can't remember exactly, but I know that that plant does produce berries that you can eat. Again, always do your research. Never just guess when you're ingesting something in nature like that, but if you do know and you feel confident that it's safe, then only you know your best judgment for making those kind of decisions. A little lizard. Another lizard. Cute. Oh my God. Do you see what I see? It's a huge snake. You know, I was hoping we were going to see a snake today. That was a gift. It was fast though, so we didn't hardly see it. I don't know what species that is. I'll have to look. I feel like the snakes come out a lot more in the summertime here. If you're just joining, welcome. I don't know if you got the chance to see it, but we did just see a pretty big snake. And I was saying that I think the snakes come out here more in the summertime. It was like yellow looking with stripes, so I'll have to look when we get back to see what species that was. But it didn't look poisonous, but you never know with snakes, so that's why I don't like to touch them unless I know, and I like to give them plenty of space. I can't believe it. We said we were going to look for more wildlife today, and then we saw a big snake. And here's a little squirrel. He's scared. I'm trying to scare him. If you haven't already, please make sure to subscribe to my channel. And we just flip the camera around. Hi. And if you missed this earlier, I did mention that if you feel called, of course, there's never any pressure, but if you do feel called, I do have a Buy Me a Coffee link in the link in my bio on my YouTube channel, and I appreciate any support if you feel called. No pressure, but there is a link in my bio there that you can access if that's something that you wanted to do. I gotta keep my eyes on the trail now that we saw that snake. Oops, I'm sorry. Let me see what time it is. All right, I'm gonna wrap it up in a few more minutes. So if there's anything in particular that you were hoping to see, if there's any questions you have for me, please write them in the comments. Happy to connect with you, and I'm happy that you're here with me. I think that sound is a species of bug, but I'm not sure. This tree sure is beautiful though. Look at this. I wish I could see what it looks like. I hear a woodpecker, but I haven't seen it yet. Let's keep going a little bit. And now I don't hear it. Okay, I'm gonna stop it here for today, but I'm so grateful that you came, and I had a lot of fun, and I needed this time in nature too. So if you feel called, I would love so much to have your support in any way that feels aligned for you. Please make sure to subscribe, like, share, comment, and I will see you next time. I hope you have a great rest of your day.